What's up guys? I'm currently travelling across Australia from Brisbane to Adelaide, and I thought I'd give you my top 3 suggestions for travelling on the road across Australia. So without any more time wasted, let's get into it. Currently driving from Brisbane to Adelaide, and I've stopped in a town called Hay, which is still on the New South Wales border, but very closely bordering with Victoria and South Australia. So I thought I'd stop and talk about the 3 things that I've found on the trip that are kind of helpful if you're on a road trip across Australia. So stick around. Okay, number 3 is having multiple ways that you can charge your phone, because this is something that we rely on so much. But if you have a power bank or even a solar powered charging power bank, it's really helpful because you can sort of get yourself charged up if the car for some reason stops, or you're in the middle of nowhere and you can't charge up. So that's number 3. All right, number 2 is also kind of phone related, but so many things on the phone that we rely on. If you didn't have a phone, you'd be stuck without. So one scenario is if you're going to pay for something, instead of using PayWave, either bring a credit card or just have some cash, because you never know when you might need that, just to be able to tap a credit card instead of using PayWave if your battery's down. Second to that, we use maps so much on our phone, but the luxury of having like a printed map just doesn't exist anymore. But you never know, you might need the middle ground where you need to make some notes of the general direction you're heading, at least the next town where service, for example, might come back in again. So something like that's really helpful. Number 1, which isn't really a life or death situation, but when you're traveling on the road, you're often looking for the cheapest fuel. And so one little cheap way to do that is to follow the big trucks. So the big road trains that travel across the country all the time, they'll always stop at like a truck stop fuel place, and often the fuel price will be considerably lower than the ones that are in the middle of the town that are more sort of commercial retail. So even like 10 cents per the dollar. So that's a little hot tip if you're traveling across the country. Thanks for sticking around, and look out for another update soon.